All about love. So I had an aha moment. Your clavicle bone in etymology relates to cumulus, the clouds, as above, so below, right? Very interesting. When we pass away, there's something called detritus, which means organic matter created by the decomposition of organisms. So when things die, your flesh, your earthy skin goes into the dirt, gives back to it, and you grow crops from dead bodies. Now, Vatican is the city of the dead? Yeah, whatever. You see where we're going? Corporation, corpse. Cortex is bark of tree. What's that behind me but a tree? A brain stem. I'm in someone's head. Yeah, cortex, medulla, pith of plants. Thalamus, receiver of the flower. Spine is a thorn. I'm inside someone's head, someone's consciousness, right? And when I die, I become a part of the earth. And then horse manure, yeah? Cow manure. Horse is Sagittarius. We're in a sagittal plane. We have torus fields, red and blue. The rays of the light that go through your window with no colors make red and blue. For torus fields, they're there. Fact. Interesting. So, all this stuff is happening when you die. You become a part of this earth. Detritus, or is Detroit, is the de trois en français. It's the three. Your tricep. Isis, Ra, and El. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. Bel, Taran, Isu in the Druid culture. People of the oak. Dendro is Greek for tree. You have dendritic trails in your brain. You're inside someone's head. You get it. The dome. Now, your clavicle relates to Cumulus and Cleopatra. Cleo hides Leo, the lion. Leo is a fixed sign. Fixer. Taurus is a fixed sign. You see where I'm going? The crucifix, the fixed ones, why certain people aren't waking up fast enough? It's okay. It means simply there are people that have a vibration to fix the crucifix, to fix your clavicle, to fix your head, because someone's getting into our head. The TV shows, the performances, you drink formula when you're a baby, Babylon, building your bodies are made of bricks. Who's your master builder? Who's your high ram, a biff, building you up? Freemasons build people up. We don't need to be built up. Back in the day, it was called being built when you were muscular, built. So your clavicle is cumulus. So, very simple. If my body becomes the earth and can grow crops from it, when you die, by the way, you have an option to be a tree. There are people who do that. It's beautiful. I want to be a tree. I don't want to be in a box with my oxygen, my Taurus fields, or my donkeys. Pons means bridge of asses. Your Don Quixote is your head. I don't want to be in a box where I can't ascend. I'm trapped. It's a ritual. You're not rotting with your maggots. Mags means to move. They're moving you onto your clouds. So what happens to the invisible part of the body? The octahedron, the air, the spiritus, yeah? Which means breath, gives birth to spirit. You're all spiritual. When you say you aren't spiritual, you're saying you aren't breathing. Hence why there's so much fear and anxiety today. Yeah, very simple. So what happens to your breath? I can't see it. It's invisible, but I'm living with it. That's magic, by the way. Damn, it's incredible. Where does it go when I die? This part that I can see. Would make sense that it would become the cumulus. Ha! And why do they only show up at certain times? Forecast, the weather is changing. No, it's a brain, it has emotions. What happens when clouds appear, usually? The gray ones, too. Rain, silver, gray, Isis, Mercury, consciousness. Your brain has copper in it. When you cry, you have fluids matching with your copper. Think about it, and you aren't getting electrocuted and dying. You actually are a jellyfish. Wow! I'm blowing your mind. You actually are a jellyfish. Don't put a radio with you in a bathtub, obviously, and don't go into a damn sauna and sweat with an iPhone. That doesn't make sense. Radiation poisoning is in your phone. But very simple. You become the clouds. And when it gets gray outside and the water is coming, it's mourning you. Hence the sun rises in the morn. We mourn for those who are ascending to a sagittal, the horse, horsepower. My elliptical machine, my knees, meniscus in there, make a figure 8. The sun's sine wave makes a figure 8. I'm elliptical, I'm on the ecliptic, elliptic. The same word. Interesting. So you're already moving with the sun, whether you like it or not. You're rolling, you are in a motion, you are a motion picture. The maggots eat you. Gross, no. Mag is Sanskrit to move. You're moving on to a cloud. Now, why do the clouds appear? Well, I believe this. They're appearing when a certain mental state, if your head, cortex, bark of tree, relates to that, let's think about trillions of people who might be feeling a certain way. Maybe that affects as above, so below the clouds, the people who've passed on. The ones who've died in your family, they're not dead. We're in the afterlife. The afterlife is the dome. If my skin becomes the earth, my clavicle is cumulus, when I'm flying in the friendly skies, wait a minute. Friendly skies? That means the sky has a personality and is welcoming me. When you fly through the clouds, you're flying through those who have changed form. They've transformed. They've performed with nature. Not becoming these materialists who like trophies. Taurus and trophies, same word. You have Taurus fields. You have red and blue light goes through your window with no colors. Invisible rays make red, white, and blue. That's in your body. Red and blue colors. Woo! Sirens were Greek women, mythology, Greek sea women, and they would sing and tempt you. And your boat would crash. You have a hippocampus. Seahorse is a boat. It holds memory. We're in someone's memories. Grass is information. It's all energy. This is someone's hair. Chia pet? So you're flying into those who've passed on. They've changed forms. It would make sense. Break down the body. Cuboid bone is in your foot. Earth is the cube. You are walking earth. Simple. Wow. Your shin bone, shin is Hebrew for fire. Hot. You have copper in your brain as a metaphor for Christ and fire. Fact. Your calf muscle behind it is Taurus, the baby calf or the baby deer. Taurus is negative, fire is positive. Negative, positive makes what? Ascension, ether, science. All you scientists who love to read and skip your body. Your shin bone, tibia for the flute. Hence why Pan is playing. And the children go into the oven. Your children are in your container. Your pelvis means a girdle where your sexual fluid, your sperm, copper and zinc, sacred secretions are. And when you breathe, your pharynx means a pipe. It's up here by your clavicle. You're bringing up your children to your oven. It's hot where copper is. Copper is electric. Wow. We have fluids, cerebral spinal fluids. You mean to tell me I have fluids alongside copper? And I'm just some regular thing? I'm not special? You're special. You're immortal. Think about it. You're a walking electric battery with water flowing in you. How are you doing that and not getting shocked and dying? You see? Interesting. Wow. Think about this. It's very important. Your lemniscate makes a figure 8, right? Your meniscus makes the figure 8. Why is our body making the same pathway of the sun? So when the sun is moving in degrees, we're elliptical. What is a lip? Lip. Your lip is in it. Talking, 2 sticks, tom-tom, atomic, tam-tam, tin-tin, rin-tin, tin, tin man, Jupiter rules tin. Here it is. Bam! Woo! And they become all these diverse characters for you down here to get lost while you're eating Skittles and Starburst and hearing your animals, of course, being tortured for sound effects. And Zodiac is Ring of Animals. And my clavicle is a cumulus. It's a cloud. I'm floating with those who've passed on. Do you understand? Nothing dies. You're living in the afterlife. You're living in every metaphor. The earth is a metaphor for everything, for a fact. And it's beautiful. Your body is earth. So what do you think? How does it feel to be immortal? How does it feel to be electric and to have fluids flowing through you and you're not having a heart attack because you're unique? You have a hamstring, right? Pigment. Skin. Wow. Those stars, pigment, relates to what? The pig constellation in Chinese zodiac. Once again is Hercules, the goddess energy. Wow, she's up there waiting for you. Wow. Leo, the fixers, Tauruses. All you fixed signs, you fixers. Help fix this place. Because these crews have come and fixed us. Those who cruise. Who are the crusaders? The Tom Cruises. Cruising for a bruise. Penelope Cruz. Crusades. The Christos. The people of your sacred fluids, telling you how to eat your foods, telling you how to drink, telling you how to believe in science and believe in religion, telling you how to learn and how to educate you. Head. They're getting into your head. Head-education. Caput is Latin for the head. Capitol Hill is a symbol of your skull. Golgotha is the place of the skull. Your head is a metaphor for a building. So nothing dies. You're in the afterlife. Now think about the sky being poisoned and how that might be intervening with those who have morphed into a cumulus from a clavicle and vice versa, because that cumulus becomes a clavicle. That cloud gave birth to you, and when it rains, it pours. 4. You have 4 quad in your leg. Whoa. Animals walk on all 4-wheeled drive. You're driving? You are the car? You see my pattern here? The wheel, the Torah, you are the wheel. Your legs are the tire of Saturn, the land of Tyre. Ooh, get past all the mythology. You are Saturn. You are satire. Yeah, we live in a coronal plane. Chronos, coronal, is Saturn. Hence your locus coeruleus. You rule from your king, your crown head. Your head is a crown, it's a temple. And the temple goes to meet its bodies floating in the cumulus. Cum laude? Yeah, where does cum come from? Cum laude. Cucumber? Eat cucumbers. Interesting, because it relates to the higher places, not the lower regions, the crotch chakra. The people of the doo-doo portions only don't know how to ascending, don't understand, don't have 2 other parts of their brain, only one lower reptilian brain that thinks like this. Hence why you get a Lizard's Thicket restaurant in Columbia, South Carolina. What's a lizard doing in my kitchen? What's a lizard doing telling me to eat my food? I would like to have a being who looks like me telling me how to eat my food. Research, a lizard has no place in my kitchen unless it's a friend or a lovely creature of nature that I have a relationship with. That's it. Love yourself. Wow. A lot of information here. Research and know that you are awesome and you are the clouds and nothing dies. You are immortal. You can't kill air. That went somewhere. I'm blowing on you right now. It's going, that just went somewhere. Wow. It's in the clouds.